friends, and welcome to my spring 2020 night routine. Today, I'm going to show you what our evenings have looked like recently and how I try to stay healthy amidst all the change that's taking place in the world. Before I get into this video, I just want to remind you to have grace with yourself during this time. I hope you know that it's more than okay to have lazy evenings and just truly have a night full of rest. I, for one, have been facing a lot of emotions, and even though I try to stick to a night routine, this is definitely not how every night in my life looks. But I think it's really important to try and make the best of everything and stay positive in every situation. So usually around 5 p.m., I'll wrap up what I'm working on, whether I'm at my desk or somewhere else in my apartment. I'll just kind of wrap up and head over to this cozy little chair in the corner and catch up on my phone and check social media, put in my AirPods, listen to a podcast. I actually pretty much always have my AirPods in nowadays because my husband's been working from home, and I personally just love to have music on all the time, or a podcast or some kind of form of noise, and he doesn't. So my AirPods have been my best friend. So I just kind of chill out for a bit, and it's been really helpful to keep my phone kind of plugged in or separated from me when I am working throughout the day, and that way it kind of eliminates the distraction and I'm able to focus better. So it kind of helps to keep it at an arm's length. So after I chill for a bit, I go in and change to some workout clothes if I'm not already in workout clothes. Sometimes I just wake up and put on some sweats or yoga pants, but today I did decide to, put on a skirt to make me feel some type of way. And then I take off my jewelry and put my hair up, and I get ready to do some stretches. I have been trying to work out at home and do yoga as much as I can. Especially lately, my back has been hurting me, my lower back, because I've been sitting so much throughout the day. So it's been really great to do some yoga practices and stretches that help my back feel a little looser and less tight. So that's what I do to kind of get moving and feel a bit refreshed. And my husband and I, we usually eat dinner pretty early, so around 5:30 or 6, I will get started on cooking. Actually, sometimes I even start cooking at 4 or 4:30. It depends how hungry we are that day. But my go-to lately has been to pull out a nice little wine glass and a cold glass of kombucha, and I look forward to this all day. It is just so delicious and gets me in the mood to cook, and is such a nice little treat, and it's also healthy. Well, relatively healthy. I mean, kombucha has many benefits, so I love that, and I've been loving this guava goddess flavor from Synergy, so highly recommend. There's just something about drinking from a wine glass that makes me feel so fancy and put together. It just feels luxurious. So whatever you're drinking, I recommend pulling out the wine glass for a little mood boost. Lots of veggies. So we have some onions, some garlic, some cherry tomatoes, and I also made a side of asparagus. And this is one of our favorite recipes lately. It is so delicious, and the thing that really brings it to the next level is the goat cheese. We just absolutely love goat cheese so much. It's very creamy and savory and such a great dinner. And I feel like this is a nice and balanced dinner because we have our veggies, but we have our carbs, and then we have our decadent goat cheese. So while I'm cooking, my husband Brandon usually finishes up his day, and then once he's done with work, we eat at the bar. We haven't been eating at our dining room table, which we don't really have a dining room in our apartment, but you know, we have a little table next to the couch, but that's his impromptu office nowadays. So he has his desktop monitor, his laptop all set up. So we've just been eating all our meals pretty much at our kitchen island, which is just fine, and we're still able to connect and kind of talk about our day and check in with one another and see how we're feeling. Once we're done with dinner, it's time to tidy up a bit. Thankfully, my husband loves a clean home as much as I do, so he's always super helpful with doing the dishes and cleaning the counters. So I'm very thankful for that. And usually every night I have some sort of sweet treat because I am just a dessert lover. And I made a bowl of cookie dough the other day, and something I love to do is just like heat up a little at a time so that you have freshly baked cookies ready to go. So I just put the rest of the cookie dough on the tray and popped it in the oven. And then I brought some to Brandon because he was working on his grad school homework now, and I just went over to my cozy little chair to enjoy it. After dessert, it's time for me to clean up and take a shower. Sometimes I take a bubble bath. I absolutely love bubble baths, but most of the time I just take a quick shower because it's efficient and easy and gets the job done a bit faster than a bath. And on this particular night, I didn't wash my hair, so it was just super quick little body wash and shave. And a hot shower always feels so nice right before bed. And then after that, of course, I just put my lotion on, put my face lotion, do all the personal care things. And then I head back to the living room and kind of make our home a bit cozier by lighting some candles and turning on our diffuser. I just got my essential oil diffuser a couple months ago, and I love it so much. And it really just adds such a peaceful ambiance to our little apartment. So I'm very glad I made that purchase. Winding down and getting relaxed, something that really helps me kind of feel more productive and more prepared for the week and the day is I make a to-do list. I am an avid to-do list lover, so I kind of plan out what I want to accomplish for the next day so that when I wake up the next morning, I kind of have an outline of what I want to get done so that I'm not kind of just feeling lost and unsure of what I'm going to do that day. So that's something that really helps me, and it just takes a few minutes. And then after my list and planning is complete, I usually just spend more time on my computer, whether it's editing videos, watching a show, maybe both, scrolling on Pinterest, you name it. I just love to kind of relax. Sometimes I'll read a book, but most of the time I will just stay on my laptop. But yeah, that's usually what I do, and that is all for this night routine. It's pretty simple, pretty relaxed, but it's how we're spending our nights. And I just really hope you guys are staying well and healthy, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and I cannot wait to see you all super soon. Bye!